Hello and welcome to Shaker Ridge Country Club's Thirsty Thursdays. I'm Krysta Dennis and I'm going to show you how to make the Transfusion cocktail this week. So this is a featured cocktail at Pinehurst and there's a lot of different versions of it floating around. So I created a bit of my own version to share with you. So there are easier ways to do this and there are more elaborate ways, and this is one of the more elaborate ways, but I think it's worth it. It makes a really, really interesting cocktail and will really impress people if you serve it to them. So the things that we need to do in advance are creating Concord grape ice cubes and a frozen grape recipe. So let's do the ice cubes first. You need a cup of water and a cup of Concord grape juice, and you're just going to mix those together. There you go. And you're going to pop that in your ice cube tray. So you just need a nice mix of half and half, whatever you need to fill your ice cube tray. And that way, as these melt, they won't dilute the cocktail with water. They'll dilute it with the grape flavor, which is really fun. All right. And I'll pop that on there and put those in the fridge. The other thing we're going to work on is our garnish. So for our garnish, we are going to do hibiscus sugar frozen grapes. This is based on a recipe from my colleague, the executive chef at Sienna, Josh Miller. He makes them as a cocktail party hors d'oeuvre to eat, and I said, these are really great, but they'd be even better on top of a cocktail. So that's what we're going to do here. So the ones that you don't use to garnish your cocktail, you can go ahead and eat them because they're delicious. So I have some hibiscus petals, dried hibiscus that I ordered online, and I'm going to go ahead and crush those up a little bit in my mortar and pestle. You can get it as a powder, but I ordered it like this so I can use it for other things as well. Okay, pop that in a bowl with some sugar. And we're going to go ahead and mix those together. And we'll add some of our freshly washed grapes to this mix. I'm going to use my hands so I know I get it all over them. And I'm going to take these grapes and put them in here. My Tupperware container. I'm going to do the rest of my grapes. They didn't all fit in the bowl. Okay. Now those are in my container, which I'm going to seal up. And I'm going to pop this in the freezer. So after an overnight in the freezer and a round of golf, let's get our ice cubes out to continue our transfusion. Alrighty. So one. And I think that'll probably do us in this glass. Maybe we'll do a third one. There we go. And pop the rest of those back in the freezer. Okay, I'm going to add a quarter of an ounce. I lied, a half an ounce of lime juice. We're going to build the drink right on top of those ice cubes. And then I'm going to add an ounce and a half of vodka. There we go. An ounce of grape juice. And then we'll do about 2 ounces of ginger ale. Lovely. And we'll give it a stir. And I'm going to garnish with my delicious frozen grapes with hibiscus sugar, which I'm going to take off almost immediately so that I can sample my cocktail. I love that one. It's so good. I love it. And I'll remind you, you can do an easier version just with these ingredients and normal ice cubes, and normal grapes or no grapes at all. I really encourage you to try this one because it's one of my favorites. See you next week.